Let me move my water out of the way so it doesn't spill on my keyboard. Anyway, I hope that you have had a wonderful week. I hope that you are enjoying the week, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend planned. While we wait for Facebook and while we wait for a couple of people to join, I just want you to feast your eyes on this little lovely. And this little lovely is coming up a little bit later on in the show. So everything seems to be working. And it looks like we've got a number of people here. So anyway, again, I am Michael O'Connor, and this show is for Carroll's Jewelers. I will tell you, in case you do not know who Carroll's Jewelers is literally the most trusted jeweler in the state of Florida. They have been in business for over a century. And not only that, they have been in their current location, which is on Los Feliz Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, for over 60 years. So that's amazing. Luke from Carroll's Jewelers says hello to everybody. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in a second. I do need to let you know a couple of things. First of all, every week I have to tell you that I am being compensated, and we've got an incredible show for you. So really don't go anywhere, because we have pieces ranging all the way from $90 all the way up to $5,800, and we've got diamond discounts for you anywhere from $30 to $3,000. Thank you for whoever is sending me those hearts. And now I'm going to get in how you and I can communicate. So, how we can communicate. There are a lot of people watching on YouTube. There are people watching on Instagram. There are people watching on Facebook. If you are watching on my Facebook, I would encourage you, go to the post, because in the post, I put in the comment a little link, and that link will take you to this platform. This platform will allow us to interact. So just like Luke, you'll be able to talk. Just like whoever is sending me those hearts, you'll be able to send hearts and express your emotion. Not for me. Well, you could if you want, but for the beautiful pieces. So if you are watching me on Instagram, you will see a code over my head. I believe it's up here. So if you put that code into the chat, what you will find, thank you for whoever is sending me those hearts. So if you will put that code into the chat, Instagram will direct message you. And what they will direct message you with is a link so that you can see everything in the show. If you are watching me on this platform, and again, if you are watching me on my Facebook page, which is Michael O'Connor Style, you can feel free to stay there. But if you wanted to interact, click the link and come to this platform. When you get to this platform, you're going to see down the side a number of icons. The top icon is the heart. So whoever was sending me that heart, they know how to do that. So you click the heart, and if you like what I'm saying, if you like one of the pieces that I'm showing, then that's great. Next down is shop. Shop is your friend. Do not think that we are trying to push you to shop. What we're trying to do is we're trying to allow you to be your own director in terms of how long you want to spend on any given item. You click the shop button, you can see everything that's in the show. I'll diminish down, and then when you're ready for me to come up, you can just click my face and I'll come back up again. Next down from that is the share button. I always say that my best friends share the best things with me, and how best would it be for you to share a fabulous diamond sale for them. So click those three little dots, and you can share this to your social media. And finally, just like Luke, you can chat with me. We can interact, and it's only on this platform. So again, if you are on my Facebook page, which is Michael O'Connor Style, no problem. You can stay there. I will get to your comments later. I promise, I always do. But if you do want to interact, come to this platform by clicking that link. And when you get to this platform, along the bottom, there is a lozenge shape, kind of like bar. You can type your name in there. Tell me where you are watching from. Tell me if you like something I'm showing. If you have questions about pieces, just please feel free to ask. So with that, let's start with the show. And if I've left anything out, someone can remind me. So first of all, and I think Luke already did this for me. Yes. Luke already put up the first item. Luke must have been impatient. He was like, get on with the show, Michael. So the very first item is an incredible pair of diamond earrings. Now, these are lab-grown diamonds. When these are literally, in total, you are looking at 4 carats. When did you think that you would be able to afford diamond earrings of this size and this quality, and I'll get into that in a second, for a tremendous value of less than $2,000. So, by the way, I just want to show you this again. I may take this off because if it is distracting, but anyway, I'll try to do it this way. So, these retail in the store normally for $2,499. Today, it's 25% off. So you are getting $624 off on these, and you can get these home for $1,875. That is 2 carats here, 2 carats here. That is a 4 carat total weight. Now, I told you that these are lab-grown diamonds. If you're not familiar already with lab-grown diamonds, let me give you a little bit of education, because these are diamonds. According to the GIA, which is the Gemological Institute of America, the people who actually came up with the 4 C's, color, cut, clarity, and carat weight, they grade these just like diamonds. Why? Because these are diamonds. These have all of the chemical properties, the physical properties, the optical qualities of a diamond. They are made from the same material. They are classified as a diamond. And the only point of difference between these diamonds and the diamonds that are pulled out of the earth are that these were made in a lab, using the same type of environment that would have been used by the earth, by Mother Nature, when making diamonds. The best part of that is that you do not have to wait 1 billion years, which is the average age of a diamond. You do not have to wait 1 billion years to get diamond earrings, and diamond earrings that are 2 carats in either ear. That is truly a ladies who lunch kind of size. You should also know that these will come with a certification. So if you are wondering, hey, how will I know the quality? These will come with certification. These are EF in color, which is colorless. That is toward the top of the colorless color scale. They are also VS in quality. What that means is that they are very slightly included. Just like every other diamond, they have inclusions in them, but you will not see those inclusions. They are very slight. It is a very high clarity grade. When it comes to cut, these are round, brilliant cut, which means you have 58 facets here, 58 facets here. Those facets will play with the light. They will break down the light into the spectral hues. Hopefully you're getting that little bit of sparkle, that little bit of scintillation that I'm talking about. And again, when you think about this, to get 2 carats in either ear is really, really incredible. I'm going to take this ring off because I really want to show it to you very up close and personal. So again, EF in color, VS in clarity. You have 2 carats here, 2 carats here. What that means basically is that you are spending $935 roughly per stone, per 2 carat stone, per 2 carat stone. When did you think that you could get a 2 carat stone for under $1,000? You're basically spending $937 per stone, or $468.75 per carat, which is a wonderful idea. Again, these are truly great. And if you really want that truly, I think, really important look, that really great ladies who lunch feel when it comes to your earrings, look at this. Look at the size of these. They do have a pushback closure, and these have what they call a martini setting, which means that when they are in your ear, basically you are not going to see any of the setting whatsoever. I want to point that out to you. See? That is a martini setting, taken from the martini glass, martini setting. And what that means is when this is in your ear, you are not going to see any of the prongs, any of the metal, basically, whatsoever. So Bob wants to know, says, Michael, the sparkle on these earrings is amazing. It truly is, Bob. These really are one of those pairs of earrings that if you want that high-end feel for how you dress, if you want that high-end style, you have 2 carats here, 2 carats there, 4 carats. These are lab-grown diamonds, but when somebody says, oh my God, I love your earrings, You can say, unlike so many people out there, you don't have to say, oh, they're diamond simulants. Oh, no, they're not real diamonds. These are diamonds. You have a 2-carat diamond in your ear. And not only for the ladies out there are so many men out there who these days are wearing pairs of earrings. This would be a great pair of earrings for guys as well, because they are a nice size. They are really an important size, not diminutive at all. $1,875 gets these home. By the way, if you get these home and you say, you know what, they're not sparkling like I think that they should, they're not big enough as they should be, all you need to do is for 60 days, you can return these to Carroll's Jewelers. And what you need to do is you have to keep them in the original box. They have to be in the original condition, and they must have the original tag still attached to them. But for 60 days, you will have no problem whatsoever in returning these. So take a chance on this. Literally for under $2,000, $1,875, you are getting 4 carats, 2 carats in either ear. By the way, if you say to yourself, $1,875, hey, Michael, come on, that's a considered purchase. Don't worry. Hit that shop button, put these into your cart. When you get that into the cart, it will give you an option. It is called Affirm. That will allow you to get these home, try them on, wear them, and you will be able to pay them out over time. So you do not need to pay $1,875 all up front. You can break those payments out over time. So this is an incredible, incredible deal. These are perfect for, let's face it, we are at the end of March. April is coming up. Diamond babies, that's the stone for April, is a diamond. Also, if you are a diamond lover and you said to yourself, you know what? When did I ever think that I would be able to have a 2-carat diamond stud in either ear? Now is your opportunity. $1,875 gets these home. As I said, use the Affirm button and you can stretch that payment out over time. It is really, really beautiful and easy to do. Here they have, again, that post and butterfly back. These are all done in 14-karat white gold. So literally, when you think about the quality of materials you are getting 4 carats of diamonds, EF in color, VS in clarity. What that means to you is you are getting top notch. Pauline says that these are beautiful. They really are, Pauline. I hope that nobody thinks twice about trying this out. And as I say, you get these home and you say, you know what? They're really not what I said. Just return them to Carroll's Jewelers. Very, very simple. I'm going to put these down and move on to the next pair because we have another pair that are very similar. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them up at the same time. So if you prefer that idea of a cluster and an even bigger look, here is your opportunity. These are, these are $1,875, and the ones that I'm moving on to are $1,185. So this one not in your budget? Hey, we've got something else. And it also has a bigger look. So let me put these down, and I am going to get into that in a second. So this beautiful pair of earrings is not, these are also lab-grown diamonds, by the way. So what you have here in the center, you have a total of 2 carats and 25 points total. So here, the first pair that I started out, 2 carats in either ear, 2 carats total weight in those center stones. So basically these are approximately 1 carat in each ear. Then you have 25 points around them, so you have that halo style. If you love the idea of a halo, there are so many engagement rings these days that are done in that halo style. That halo style has a very specific meaning. So if you were going to give these as a gift and you wanted to have some symbolism behind it, the halo means you are the center of my universe. And so this is a wonderful sentiment. If you said to yourself, well, this would be a great pair of earrings, In the store, these are $2,370. So you are getting 50% off this pair this evening. 50% off brings these to $1,185. And just like the original earrings that I was showing you at the beginning of the show, these do have a certification also that will come with them. These are EF in color. Again, that top color grade. These are VS in quality. Again, that very slightly included top quality diamond that you are looking for. And you have 2 carats and 25 points. These are also done in 14 karat white gold. I'm going to show these to you up close, just in personal, up close and personal. And so that you can really see that halo. There you go. There's the one diamond sitting up and then the halo of diamonds around it. Really an incredible, incredible look. And these are 2 carats, 25 points total weight. So again, you've got 1 carat in either ear, surrounded by another 24 points. $1,185. These are truly a great pair of earrings, and I'm going to bring the first pair back again. So if you love the idea of that single solitaire, very high-end look, you've got these for $1,875. If you say that's just a little bit beyond my budget, then you have this pair here for $1,185. And remember, just like the first pair, hit the shop button, put it into your cart, and you will have that option, that affirm option, so you can spread these payments out over time. It truly is a great, great opportunity for you to own beautiful diamond earrings. Remember, these are diamonds. They have all the characteristics of diamonds, all of the chemical properties. They are chemically the same as diamonds. Optically, they are the same as diamonds. They are cut the same way. They are polished the same way. They are faceted the same way. They are set the same way. The only difference is their point of origin. So the origin here is in the lab, and the others were pulled out of the earth. So this is a wonderful option for you. Again, one last time on this, $1,185, a wonderful pair of earrings. How we started the show with a 2 carat in either ear. This is $1,875, $1,185. 2 amazing pairs of earrings for diamond lovers, for people who said to themselves, you know what, I would never be able to have diamonds. Now you can have diamonds at a price point that so many more people can afford. So I am going to put these both down now, and we are going to move on to the next piece in the show. Now, the next piece in the show, as I said, I didn't want you to think that everything was high end. We have this next piece, and this is an incredibly beautiful ring. These are also lab-grown diamonds. But this ring retails for $120 in the store. You can get this home with a 25% discount this evening for $90. So what you're looking at here are lab-grown diamonds. They are all in the center. This is a very high-end designer kind of feel. Then what you're looking at here also in that mounting, this is a sterling silver mounting that has been generously overlaid with 14 karat gold. So you have that very high-end designer feel. You have lab-grown diamonds, and you are spending less than $100. Less than $100 for a ring that I think would be a perfect little pinky ring. It would be a great ring to stack with other things. So if you are somebody who loves to stack their rings, this would be a great opportunity for you to add something to your stack that is not only beautiful sterling silver and 14 karat yellow gold. By the way, both of them precious metals. And if you've been following the precious metal market, you know those prices are really going crazy. And gorgeous lab-grown diamonds here. This is a size 7, and if you're saying to yourself, well, you know, that looks a little small for me, I normally take a size 8.5 or 9 on this finger. So if you decided that you would love this, but this is not your size 7 is not your size, don't worry. Speak to the people at Carroll's Jewelers, and actually, Luke, if you don't mind, if you could put the telephone number to the store in And that would be really, really great. So if you wanted to get this in a different size and you wanted to get this in time for an early April baby, speak to Luke. Luke just put this in the chat, 954-463-3711. Just call them at Carroll's Jewelers and they will be able to make sure that you get this in the size. John says, now that is a fun ring. It really is a great ring. And Luke tells me that Jane says that this is such a great ring for the price. It is. Did you ever think you could really own precious metal and diamonds for under $100? I'm going to tell you, I have been in this industry for a number of years. When I've been in this industry so long that diamonds were originally just carbon. And so the reality is, when you think about the ability for you to get a beautiful, genuine diamond, lab-grown diamond ring set in 2 precious metals, sterling silver underneath and generously coated in 14 karat yellow gold over the top. This is a wonderful, wonderful buy. And as I said, look at this. It is a great pinky ring. It would be wonderful as perhaps a band. Perhaps if you wanted to use this as a wedding band and you said to yourself, you know what, when I go away on vacation, I really don't want to carry my very, very expensive wedding band with me, but I still want something that has elegance, that has style, that has a little bit of sparkle. This is a great opportunity. Under $100 gets this home. And even with the larger items, if you decide that you want this, and you click that shop button and you put it in your shopping cart, you can get that affirm option here too. So you can spread even that $90 out over time. You can still get this beautiful ring home. You can wear it. And again, like everything in the show, if I said something and you say, you know what, it's not really what Michael said, send it back. 60 days. No problem whatsoever. All you need to do is make sure that it's in its original packaging, original condition, and with the original tag, and you will have no problem whatsoever. One last time on this. This is $90, originally $120 in the store. You are looking at diamonds, gorgeous lab-grown diamonds, beautiful 14 karat, generously overlaid over top of sterling silver. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to move on to the next item, and I've done something with this this next item. So I'm going to actually show you 2 pieces now, and that is this gorgeous stack. By the way, is this not an amazing stack? If you love that idea of stacking, that layering that so many celebrities are doing, this would be a great look. But I'm talking only about this particular necklace right now, so I'm going to take, whoops, I thought I was going to take that off, but obviously not. I stacked them a little too well. So if you love that idea of a great stacking piece or something simply that is an elegant piece, you've seen this design. If you follow those high-end, very high-end jewelry houses, you've seen this type of design, these 2 links that are interlocking. It also has a very special meaning. It means our relationship is strong, like a chain. It will not come apart. So this is a beautiful piece. What you're looking at here is all sterling silver. These are lab-grown diamonds. I love the juxtaposition here. So you have the high polished link here. You've got the diamond link here. So this could be him. This could be her. This could be the better one. This could be the lesser one. Whatever you classify your relationship as, this would be a perfect piece. This is done in sterling silver with rhodium. The price here is $250 in the store. 25% off this evening gets this home for $187.50. I want to give you an up-close and personal view of this. Look at that. Gorgeous, beautiful sterling silver, lab-grown diamonds. Did you know, by the way, if you're saying to yourself, well, you know, how could they set diamonds into silver? You should know that back in the day, because all gold comes out of the ground in yellow. There is no such thing as white gold and rose gold. These are all done with alloys. So they used to set diamonds into silver. And the reason for that is silver is a naturally white metal. And then they would take those white metal mountings and they would put them onto yellow gold frames. I'm sorry, they would take those sterling silver mountings with the diamonds and put them into yellow gold frames. But it was a very, very common practice for diamonds to be set into sterling silver. Why? Because sterling silver is a naturally white metal. It will cast no color into the diamond. It will let the diamonds sparkle in its own light. It is an incredible idea to be able to wear precious metals, sterling silver, and diamonds. Now this is an 18-inch chain that it comes on. These pieces do not come apart, by the way. There's the diamond set one, there's the high polished one. These pieces do not come apart. The clasp is right here. It is a lobster claw clasp. This is an 18-inch chain. But if you said to yourself, just like I was stacking it earlier, I would like to stack it, but I have something that's already 18 inches. Not a problem. You see at the back, this great little bead here. If you hold that bead, there is some silicone in here. And that silicone will allow you to pull this through so you can shorten this to 17 inches. You can shorten it to 16 inches. You can shorten it even more if you want. If you wanted to put this in between something, not a problem. All you really need to do is pull that out of the bead and you'll be able to put this in at any length. Now you're saying to yourself, so what does that mean to me, Michael? What that means to you is that first of all, like I was showing you earlier, as a stacked piece, you can put this exactly where you want it. Anytime you wear a blouse and you want to wear something like this in the V of the blouse, all of the buttons are usually in different. One blouse is not, it's not a standardized thing. So they are all slightly different. So that bead gives you the ability to put this exactly where you want it. So if you wanted it just a touch lower, just a touch higher, no problem whatsoever. All you need to do is pull the chain through the bead and you can adjust the length on this beautifully. So again, here you have, oh, I have it flipped over now, sorry. So here you have the two links. Again, that high-end designer look, it means that our relationship is strong. It's never coming apart. Our marriage is strong. This will be a beautiful gift for a friend, for perhaps the bridesmaids, if there are a lot of weddings coming up. So this would be a great bridesmaid's gift. This would be a great gift to give a friend, especially an April baby that says, you know what, our relationship is strong. It's not coming apart. We will stand the test of time. This is a beautiful reminder of a wonderful friend. Icy white diamonds set into sterling silver, an icy white metal on an 18-inch chain that allows you to be your own designer and put this anywhere you so desire. I'm going to take this down, but remember it, $187 this evening. It is a wonderful opportunity for you to have a piece of jewelry that not only has diamonds in it, but is made with a precious metal, which is made with sterling silver. And before I forget, and before I start to worry about this later on, I am going to put this necklace that I had originally back here, because this one is coming up with the quatrefoil look. Okay, so the next piece that you're looking at is a great pair of earrings. I love the mixture of blue and white together. And if I can find them here they are. I will show them to you. So this is a beautiful pair of earrings. What you're looking at here is 14 karat white gold. You are looking at diamonds. You are looking at blue topaz. This is such a gorgeous pair. I love the swirl here. It's very elegant. There's obviously a left and a right. My choice would be to put the swirl in toward your face so that you actually have that swoop, and the blue stone would sit closer to your face. But you certainly have the option. You can wear them reversed so that this is on the outside of your face. This has a drop of 5/8 of an inch. I'm going to show this to you right here. So it's not something that sits too far down. It just is a slight drop off of your ear, 5/8 in length. And again, you are looking at blue topaz. Blue topaz is the birthstone for December.
I always tell you this because I am a December baby, and years ago I actually didn't really like turquoise. I always said to myself, why doesn't December have a birthstone like every other month? Why can't we have something that's got some sparkle to it? Well, this is officially one of the birthstones now for December. Blue topaz has a Mohs hardness of 8, which is extremely durable. It means that it is going to stand the test of time. This is done in 14 karat white gold. You have diamonds here. You have 45 points of diamonds. And I also love the fact that this could be almost anything, this swirl. I like the fact that it could be a music, kind of like a stylized music note. If J is your initial, this could be a J. If T is your initial, this could be a great T. So this would be, if I is your initial, this could be a wonderfully stylized I. So this could be something that is truly a signature piece as well. These are normally in the store $1,000. They're 30% off this evening. So you're getting these home for $700. Diamonds, blue topaz, 14 karat white gold for $700. These are done with a butterfly and post back. These are beautiful. They are just going to sit off the ears, so there's going to be a little bit of play. I'm hoping that you are going to see some of the light of that blue topaz. It is incredible. You have 90 points total weight of blue topaz in 2 of them here, and then you have 9 points of diamonds. And I made a note here. I have to tell you, total transparency. I have no idea about this note that I made here. But anyway, something I already told you. This note, it says music. And I'm like, okay. So again, this could be a gorgeous stylized musical note. And $700 for a great pair of earrings is really, think about it, I always do everything price per wear. That's really my litmus test. So if you're saying to yourself, well, $700 may be a lot of money. Think about it this way. If you were to buy a blouse for $700 or a skirt for $700, and you were going to be able to wear that skirt for the rest of your life, what does the price per wear come down? Literally pennies, right? However, when you're thinking about skirts, when you're thinking about blouses, oftentimes they go out of fashion, they go out of style. So when you think about it, the price per wear for clothing is significantly higher. Here you are getting something that will last you for a lifetime, something that is a legacy piece that can be handed down. Yes, you're spending $700, but when you factor in the number of times you will be able to wear these earrings over the rest of your life, that price per wear really comes down significantly. So don't forget about these. A great pair of earrings. Love the blue topaz. As I said, if you are somebody who is born in December, or you are gifting somebody who is born in December, the blue topaz is incredible. Blue topaz, by the way, is really prized for its color, and there are several different colors. You get London blue topaz, you get sky blue topaz, Swiss blue topaz. So this is truly that kind of Swiss blue topaz color. Icy white diamonds, done in 14 karat white gold. So one last time on this, $700 for this pair of earrings. You got a gorgeous pair, and I am going to put these down, and we're going to move on to the next piece in the show, which is the necklace that I was showing you earlier. Now, this necklace is so high-end looking, so designer in feel. This is one of those pieces that I'm not kidding. Like, if you go to those restaurants on Madison Avenue, or those restaurants on Worth Avenue, or those restaurants on Rodeo Drive, or those restaurants on Las Olas, and you want that piece that is really high-end, that is really going to set you apart, this is a wonderful, wonderful necklace. What you're looking at here is a gorgeous 28-inch necklace. Let me show that to you. 28 inches. This piece here in the store is regularly $695. This evening, you have $200 off, bringing this to $495.
This is substantial. I know that you can't feel this, but you should feel the weight in my hand. This is a substantial piece. There is a lot of silver here. This is sterling silver. And what you're looking at here is mother of pearl. Look at that. These are all mother of pearl. Every other one is mother of pearl. There's an open one, then there's mother of pearl. And that all, as I said, a tremendous amount of weight in this. So you have a lot of sterling silver. I told you earlier about the prices of precious metal. Now think about the workmanship to cut mother of pearl in this beautiful shape and then set it on top with stones here. This quatrefoil shape, by the way, is also a symbol in Christianity. It is also the symbol oftentimes of the cross. And so this is truly a religious kind of feeling if you want that. However, there is a very high-end designer who is on Fifth Avenue who is known for this quatrefoil. The quatrefoil is something that has really just totally transcended, and it really has captured the imagination of so many people. As I said, this is 28 inches in length. This is the clasp, this lobster claw clasp. You do have the ability here to shorten it if you want without any problem. And the lobster clasp is large enough that if you said to yourself, you know what I want to do is perhaps I want to wear this much shorter, you could actually just hook it onto one of the quatrefoil, one of the open ones, and you actually just leave this piece draped down the back of your neck. So you have the ability to really create your own look here. You also have the ability with something like this to really turn this into a bracelet if you choose to do that. A lot of people are wearing those bracelets that are totally like wrapped. This is a great opportunity for you to do that. This would be a wonderful stacked bracelet. I think it's a very chic look like that. I just love the idea when people take these pieces and they really create their own look and their own unique identity with these gorgeous pieces of jewelry. And this piece here allows you to do just that. You can literally create what you want. Bracelet, long necklace, short necklace. This is an incredible, incredible piece. This is one of those high fashion pieces that you want to stack these, and you want to stack this very, very long. Very easy. By the way, also, if you said to yourself, well, this is a generous lobster claw clasp, you will have no problem getting it on and off, even if you have trouble with dexterity, because basically this piece could literally go over top of your head, and voila, it's one of those pieces just throw on in the morning, and then you actually never, ever have to worry about this for the rest of the day. 28 inches, you are getting sterling silver, beautiful mother of pearl. And I want to point out to you that the mother of pearl is on both sides. So if you are wearing this and you wanted to say, well, you know, it might flip over. So what? Because the design is on both sides. The next one, as I said, is open. Next one, mother of pearl, both sides. So you do not have to worry about this at all. This is a piece you put on just simply that go everywhere, very high-end, very chic, very designer feel, and you're getting this home, sterling silver, mother of pearl, all of that workmanship for under $500, $495 this evening, which is truly an incredible value for a piece that I think that you're going to be able to wear like day in, day out. I'm going to put this down. I may come back to this later because it really has so much to talk about, but I'm going to put this down because now we are moving on to something that I absolutely am in love with. And I think that you will too. I teased you a little bit at the beginning of the show. This is one of those pieces, and we're going to try to do one every week. This is one of those pieces that is classified as a vault find. What's a vault find, Michael? Well, let me tell you, a vault find is your lucky day, because what that means is that, number one, this piece has already been in the safe. This has been priced years and years ago. It's been put into the safe and it hasn't really been shown. The benefit to you, it is still at that price. The other benefit to you is that this is something that probably could not be replaced. This is actually an estate piece, And what you're looking at here are gorgeous diamonds, gorgeous sapphires. Now, want to know what the great value is? This is not only a great value because it was at an older price. The price on this piece was $3,354. This evening, Carroll's Jewelers is going to allow this to be purchased for 40% off of that, over $1,300 off. So this is $2,012.40. This is all 14 karat gold. What you're looking at here are diamonds, approximately 1 carat total weight of round diamonds. Then intersected, you are looking at gorgeous emerald cut sapphires. You have approximately 75 points in sapphires. These are all square. You have the king and queen, or the royal flush of metals here. Diamonds are always classified as the king, and then they call the emeralds, rubies, and sapphires the royal suite, or the royal I think the royal suite. But anyway, the king and queen of gems. You've got sapphires. They are a 9 on the Mohs hardness scale. Durable. You will not have to worry about this at all. You've got diamonds. 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. So these are the hardest and the next to hardest gemstone that you can absolutely have. This is done in 14 karat yellow gold. I love the way this is done in these channels. What that means to you is that there are no prongs. If you are somebody who works a lot with your hands, these are going to be smooth, very, very simple, very easy to wear. They're not going to catch on your clothes, not going to catch on your blouse, not going to catch on your nylons. This is a great, great piece. Now this size is a size 8.5. But again, if you needed this in another size, speak to them at Carroll's Jewelers. Again, the telephone number there, 954-463-3711. Gorgeous 14 karat gold. By the way, this is substantial, as if you can't tell. If you look at the width of this, this is about 3. Let me just see. At the widest point, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths across the top. Again, you have all of these beautiful round diamonds here. 3 rows of them. There's 1 row. There's another row. These are the larger diamonds. Then another row on the bottom. Then you have these 2 intersecting sapphires, rows of sapphire, all beautifully channel set, beautiful and smooth, very simple. I'm going to show you the back of this. Substantial, beautiful piece, very nicely done. It sits up not too high off of the finger. This is that type of ring that if you wanted that everyday ring that is going to literally be your wedding band, it's going to be the piece that you wear every single day. You want that to be your right-hand ring, not a problem. This is a great piece for that. $2,012.40. Remember, this is a vault find. Even at the original price of $3,354, this has already sat in the safe for a long, long time. This is an estate piece, and this has already sat in the safe. So the pricing on this is pricing from back when gold was significantly lower, when diamonds were significantly lower. And the fact is that you are getting this at this vault find price, and you are getting 40% off, which is over $1,300. So you are getting this for $2,012.40. You've got 1.75 carat total weight in diamonds and sapphires. So almost 2 carats of total weight here. It does taper down, so if you are worried about it being very, very difficult to wear, it gives you a big, bold look at the top, but yet a very manageable look on the bottom. So if you are somebody who works with your hands, no problem whatsoever. This is going to be very flexible for you to wear, very easy for you to wear, and it gives you that big, bright, bold look across the top. And of course, because it is channel set, if you're somebody who works with your hands a lot, if you're somebody who works with children and you're worried about that, if you're somebody who handles a lot of animals and you don't want to poke them with the prongs of your ring, this is a wonderful option for you. 1 carat and 75 points total weight of gemstones. That is 1 carat in diamonds, 75 points in sapphires for $2,012. And again, this is something that cannot be replaced. Once this is gone, that's it. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece at that price. So I hope you will think about that. Hit that shop button, because again, even if $2,000 is beyond what you wanted to spend, that Affirm option will allow you to get this home, to wear it, enjoy it right away, and you can pay for this over time. So now we're going to move back to earrings, because I showed you 2 pairs of earrings at the beginning of the show, and now I want to show you a 3rd pair of fabulous earrings. Now I'm going to bring these back into the shot. So just so that you see the 3 different types of earrings. These are all lab-grown diamonds, by the way. So you have the original one that I started the show off with, 4 carats total weight, 2 carats, 25 points total weight, and now we have this one here. So again, if you've missed anything, or if you're just joining us and you want to go back and see the 2 carat ones, hit that shop button. That shop button will allow you to literally go back and see everything in the show. And right now, let's concentrate on these earrings. And I'm going to take this ring off now. Don't forget about the ring. It is truly incredible. And also, while this icon is over my head, I'm sure that you see this icon, you can actually shop by, if you want that particular information on that particular piece, you can literally just shop that piece. So this is an exquisite pair of drop earrings. The retail here is normally $2,730. Tonight there is 30% off, so that's $819 in savings. So you can get these earrings for $1,911. As I said earlier, these are lab-grown diamonds like the ones that I showed you at the beginning of the show. What that means is that these are diamonds. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, has ruled that these are diamonds. GIA, the leader in appraisals, in stone identification, grades these in the same way as diamonds because they are diamonds. So this is really important for you to know, because these are diamonds. These are not taken from the earth. They are grown in the lab. However, the chemical structure is the same. The quality, the optical quality is the same. The way they are faceted is the same. The way they're polished is the same. The way they are set is the same. So what you are getting here are diamonds. These are also phenomenal in quality. These are EF in color, which is some of the top high color grades. These are VS1 to VS2 in clarity. And what you have here is 2 carats and 33 points total weight. You have 1 carat in either earring dangling from the bottom. That is significant when you think about it. 1 carat dangling. Then you have another 33 points going up the ear. These are done in a huggy style. These are done in 14 karat yellow gold. And I'm going to show you how easy this huggy style is. So many people love huggy styles. Why? Because you are never going to have to search around for a butterfly. Your butterfly is never going to come off and get lost. It is connected to the ear. It also gives you that illusion, even though this does not come off, it gives you the illusion of having a hoop. And this literally clicks here. You see there's a little notch here. When you click it in, you're probably not going to be able to hear this, but it makes a little click. That means it is secure. And of course, look at all of the diamonds that you have going up. The drop on here is about 1 inch. I'll show you that in a second, but I wanted to show you in the ear. The great part about having a 1 inch drop like this is that it's going to hang off of the ear and literally just sit just right below the jawline. The jawline is the natural frame to the face, and what that means is that this is going to be the quintessential length for most people to wear. I told you that I would show you the drop here, and I'm going to show you the drop on the ruler so you have a true idea. 1 inch top to bottom.
These are done in 14 karat yellow gold. Remember, 2 carats, 33 points total weight. What you're getting here is 33 points going up the ear, and then you are getting 1 carat in either ear that is dangling. The Huggy style, as I said, is extremely comfortable to wear. A lot of people truly love that Huggy style, and I just love the fact that I always say that if you are building an earring wardrobe, if you're building a jewelry wardrobe, there are 2 types of earrings that women need in that jewelry wardrobe to really be able to maximize the look. So one of them is a stud earring. Hey, we started the show off with a stud earring. There you go. If you are building an earring wardrobe, need a stud earring, that's great. Just need a stud, there you go. Then you also need something that is going to drop off of the ear. That's going to give you a little bit of play. It's going to give you a lot of light, that gorgeous scintillation. Sandra says that the drop has so much movement. It really does. These have a gorgeous movement to them. First of all, these are going to move this way in your ear. These little diamonds here, they're little diamonds. Okay, now you can tell I've been in the jewelry industry a long time when I start to talk about a 1 carat diamond is these little diamonds. These diamonds here on the bottom, these 1 carat diamonds on the bottom also are free to move as well. So these are a great pair of earrings, $1,911. That is an $819 saving off of the original price. And you're getting VS1 to VS2 quality. You are getting E and F color. Again, these are top grades. These are not diamonds that you see. You know, we've all seen them in the stores. Those diamonds that kind of look like, you know, like frozen, like ice cubes. They've got no sparkle to them. Here, you have gorgeous color, gorgeous clarity. You've got a tremendous amount of scintillation, a tremendous amount of sparkle. These are excellent quality. These are lab grown, as I said. But that means that you get this gorgeous size, these beautiful earrings for much less than if these were diamonds that had been taken out of the earth. That if these were mined diamonds, you'd be paying significantly more. But you still have the opportunity to say when someone says, what are you wearing? Are those diamonds? Yes, they are diamonds because they are diamonds. $1,911 for this great pair of Huggy hoops in 14 karat yellow gold, 1 carat drop on either side, and then 33 points up either ear. Now I'm going to move on to the next item, and this is also a gorgeous lab-grown diamond, and this is a lab-grown diamond ring. Now I'm going to tell you this. We really kind of loaded the show up with diamonds today because April is coming up. That means that April is Diamond Month. That means that people who were born in April actually have the birthstone of diamonds. It also means that there are a tremendous number of engagements coming up, a tremendous number of weddings coming up. And how better to celebrate an engagement with a ring like this? You have 3 diamonds. These are EF in color. Remember, those are top color grades. You've got VS1 to VS2. You've got 2 carats total weight here. So the main diamond here is 1 carat. That's 1 carat in the center. Then you have half a carat on either side. This is set into 14 karat white gold. It is a size 7. Let me put it back here so I can show it to you without my finger and without my face. So this is a 2 carat total weight ring. 1 carat in the center, half a carat here, half a carat here. 58 facets on either one of them. This is an incredible ring. I think that if you are thinking of becoming engaged, this would be an amazing piece. $1,170 for this piece. That is 50% off the original price of $2,340. So you are saving $1,170 and you're spending $1,170. Significant sizes of gemstones here. Again, 1 carat in the center, a half a carat on either side. Very beautiful quality stones. These are truly an incredible, incredible deal to be able to get this. And look at the sparkle. Look at the size. Now, as I say, I have a fairly average size hand for a man, but this is not getting lost. This is not something that is so small that you can't see it. Look at the sparkle. That's the quality that you're getting from EF Color, VS1, VS2 gemstones, and a significant carat weight. $1,170, 2 full carats. By the way, if you wanted this to be your right-hand ring, this would be a great right-hand ring. If you are giving this to somebody perhaps for an anniversary, this would be a beautiful, beautiful memento, because the 3 stone actually has a meaning. When you give somebody these 3 stones, it's our past, our present, and our future. And that is a tremendous sentiment, especially if you're going to give this as an engagement ring, if you're going to give this as an anniversary piece, to be able to give somebody not only the gift of diamonds, beautiful quality diamonds, these are lab-grown diamonds, but to give somebody the gift of diamonds with the sentimental note that what you're giving them is your past, your present, and your future. The future being the largest one here. Set into 14 karat white gold. I want to show this to you from the side. Look at how beautiful that setting is. I love this kind of sweeping motion, the way the diamonds are set up beautifully in this. I'll show it to you from that side, but not set up too high. So if you wanted to put this on your finger, you would see not set up too high, not something that is going to be too cumbersome to wear. So I have to put this down now because we have one more piece to get to, which is our wow piece of the show. Okay, so we've been talking a lot about diamonds, but we haven't shown you a diamond bracelet yet. Now, have a look at this. You want wow in your life? You want sparkle? You want amazing brilliance? You've got it right here. This bracelet has almost 9 carats of diamonds, 8 carats, 88 points of diamonds. And I want to point out something, because so many people have a line bracelet already, but when it comes from to a style perspective, look at this. These are not round diamonds. These are princess cut diamonds. These are not set with prongs. So like I was telling you about the ring earlier, this is going to be so incredibly smooth. These are all done in a channel. I hope you're seeing the scintillation. I hope you're seeing, let me get my face out of there so you can see this. The sparkle and brilliance on this piece is amazing. It's incredibly made. A lot of times when you look at bracelets in the store, they don't move. Look at this. Look at the movement of this piece. It is all incredibly done. That's because each one of these is a setting. Each one of these contains a diamond. In this bracelet, I said that there are 8 carats, 88 points. I counted these earlier. There are 49 diamonds here. This is a 7-inch bracelet, by the way. If you need a larger bracelet, no problem whatsoever. Call Carroll's Jewelers 954-463-3711 and speak to Luke or speak to anybody there. They can get this for you in any size that you want. This is a 7-inch. I said that there are 49 diamonds here. What that means is that each one of these princess cuts is approximately 18 points. That is a gorgeous size. Each one of them approximately 18 points, 8 carats, 88 points total weight. These are also EF in color. That is two of the top grades in color. These are VS1, VS2 in clarity, and they're all princess. If you said to somebody, you know what,
if you love the idea of a line bracelet and you said to yourself, well, so many people have line bracelets already. Very few people have a line bracelet that is totally comprised of princess cuts. And the great thing about a princess cut is that you get that gorgeous, very fashionable square shape. But the way a princess cut is cut, it is a modified cut of the brilliant cut. What that means to you is that the significant number of pavilion facets here are really going to break the light down into all of the spectral hues. So you get all of that gorgeous scintillation, all of that brilliance. You get that high quality, gorgeous diamond quality, diamond color. These are lab-grown diamonds. The price here is $5,800. In the store, this is normally $8,800. You are making a saving of $3,000. $5,800 for 8 carats, 80 points of gorgeous diamonds. Hidden closure here. I just want to show you the closure. Hidden closure. So when you put this on, you clasp this 2 safety locks, so you do not need to worry. And literally, you have diamonds all the way around this bracelet. Beautiful princess cut diamonds, all done in 14 karat yellow gold. This is the highest saving of the evening because you're saving $3,000 on this. $5,800 gets this home. And again, if that is a considered purchase, hit that shop button, put it into your shopping cart, and literally what you need to do, see what it is with a firm. You can pay this out over time while you are still enjoying this bracelet. Gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet, princess cut, 14 karat white gold, beautifully, beautifully made. All unusual princess cuts, not something you're going to see yourself coming and going. No prongs because these are channel set. So this is a great piece. I hope you enjoyed the show. Lots of diamonds to come up because we are going into April. This is the last show for March. So I hope you'll join me next Thursday right here. Another show for Carroll's Jewelers. I hope you enjoyed the show. And please, if there's anything that you, any questions, just call Carroll's Jewelers or simply go to the website and look at any of these pieces. Thanks for being here this evening.